Hey guys, guess what we are doing? We are all heading to my oldest son's wedding in Indiana. So this week what we're going to do is we're going to show you a little bit of our trip along the way and show you what we brought with us and how we eat keto carnivore on the road. So we'll see you in a little bit.
With every start, we are born again. Open your heart.
Hi guys, we made it to our hotel at almost 9 o'clock last night, so we did not record dinner. You get to see a little bit of us on the way, but I'm going to go over all of the food that we brought with us and the implements that we brought with us as well, because when we travel, we actually take about 12 trips a year, if not a few more, when we exchange Cassidy and Noah. We always go and we stay the night at a hotel. We don't really ever eat out. So we have to bring our own food and prepare, usually in the hotel room. Just makes it a little bit easier. So I'm going to show you how we travel and what we do and what works for us for either 3 people or this trip we have 6 people. So let me show you. I'll start with the utensils and things that we bring. Alrighty, so this is our skillet that we bring with us. I can plug it in. I can make eggs, bacon, obviously. We can heat it. We sear up our steaks on it, if ever we have that. Sausage patties, things like that. This one actually folds down for travel. I made bacon this morning, obviously, so we've got some bacon grease in there. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring something to put that in. So that is one of the things that we make sure we have with us. 2 of the other things that we always bring with us, we bring our own coffee pot. This one is thermal, so it keeps the heat in really well. I have one that stays at home and one that travels with us. This is not something that we generally bring with us, but we did for this trip because it's going to be 4 days. This is a cinder grill. And what it does, it's kind of like a sous vide, but without the water. So you don't have to put it in a plastic bag to cook it. Let me move this real quick. Danger. This has 2 plates that heat to whatever temperature you set it to. So if I turn this on, I can turn this dial and set it to whatever temperature I want, and it will hold it to that, and it'll cook whatever you put in here, frozen food, thawed food, whatever you put in there, it'll cook it, and then it'll hold it to that temperature until you're ready. It has the sear option. I do not love the sear option because it made our nonstick plates not so nonstick, and I know nonstick isn't great. We don't cook on it super often. That's why I use the skillet to do that on. We also travel with a plate for eating steaks, a knife for cutting the steaks. We usually take a couple of our coffee mugs so we can reheat things, and utensils. I hate eating with plastic forks or trying to make deviled eggs with a plastic fork or stirring my coffee with a plastic spoon. Trying to lessen our exposure this is what we do. So we bring these things with us and then just wash them in the sink. This is the final piece that really makes all of our traveling possible. It's right now being used as a bedside table. This is an electric cooler that we actually can plug into your car outlet, which we bought an adapter for so that we could plug it into the wall. This can be used as a fridge or as a cooler. I didn't bother to convert it once we got here. I just did this. This right now is using all of our extra, holding all of our extra things, and then I'll show you what we have over in the other fridge. So the food that we have in here is upside down rotisserie chicken. That's fun. I don't even think there's much in there. I think there's like one leg and one thigh in there. We did not bring enough cream with us, so we had to buy some more. It's not the best. My homemade whipped cream dispenser that we bring, the monk fruit drops, those are in the other fridge. I'll show you that. Our no sugar added ketchup and no sugar added ketchup barbecue sauce is down there in the other one. We got some chopped oven roasted turkey. We have some sausage patties, some berries, extra cheese, and eggs down in there. We brought eggs with us and didn't bring enough, so I had to go buy some more. And then here are our dry goods that we brought with us. We bought cashews, taco seasoning, the kids' bars that they like to eat, my coffee. I cannot drink the coffee that the hotel provides because I react very badly to pesticides and herbicides, so I gotta bring my own. We have, of course, our lemon packets and our stevia and our electrolytes and our other electrolytes and a giant bag of salt, pork rinds, apple cider vinegar, Berenia's creamer that she makes her not coffee with. That's what she calls it, not coffee. And then here is our fridge. This is everything that was in that other cooler. Except for the sparkling water, we didn't have those in the cooler, but everything else was in there. We have added some more to it since we got here. We'll go through it real quick. This is some pulled pork. We brought 6 pounds of cooked ground beef that the kids can add taco seasoning to. Normally, I don't keep things in plastic bags, but when you're traveling, you do. We made 12 burger patties. I got 4 blocks of butter in there because I don't know who's going to want to eat what. Bacon, hard-boiled eggs. This is Maria Emmerich's hard-boiled egg chocolate pudding. I know it sounds disgusting, but it is absolutely amazing. I will link below in the show notes to take you to that recipe if you want to try it. If you do it right, it tastes nothing like hard-boiled eggs. We brought hot dogs. We brought cheese. We brought prosciutto. We brought Bella's tortillas, egg white wraps. We brought pepperoni, cheese sticks, of course, our very naughty dairy things. The kids' is cheese. This is for making the whipped cream and sour cream to go with the muffins that we brought, and then I will talk about those in just a second. So I also brought my muffins and a bit of what was left over in a flat sheet cake. We are actually going to eat that at the wedding instead of wedding cake because I love my son and I love his soon-to-be new wife. But I also love not feeling sick. And I know that I cannot handle cake in any form. I couldn't handle the sugar. I wouldn't be able to handle the wheat. The last time that Noah was here and had been here for a while, he had a donut at church and he came home and threw up because it was just, his body cannot handle the wheat. It can't handle the sugar. So with that in mind, we decided we are not going to eat the wedding cake. We are going to literally take our own, the little cupcakes, and we're going to take the whipped cream, and we will partake with everyone in something that is safe. And they understand and they are fine with it because they too want us to feel good because they know how terrible we feel when we get things like that. The kids, it's probably going to be a little bit hard for them, but it's that important for us that we want to make sure that we can do the trip home as well and still be able to handle being in a car for 11 hours because you have to stop and go to the bathroom and eat and all of that. It took us 11 hours to get here. Actually, the kids did wonderful. We watched a bunch of movies. There was really no problems at all. Whenever they're hungry, they say, hey, can I have a snack? And I say, yep, go digging for something. And they get to find something. And it works out really well. Oh, there's one thing I forgot too. Hang on. The one thing I forgot. Soup chip. This is actually my broth that has been freeze dried. We have a freeze dryer and I made this, and usually we grind it down into the powder so that whenever we want bone broth, we have it available to us that we've made ourselves and we know we're able to handle. Bella doesn't like broth. Bone broth is one of the healthiest things you can consume, especially if you're not feeling good. Well, one day when I had made it and I hadn't broken it up yet, Bella came in and she found them and she was like, what's this? What is this? And so I told her it's soup chip. Hang on, I'll pull one out. So I told her that it was soup chip, that it's chips that turn into soup. They taste just like bone broth. They're super light and flaky. She will eat a ton of this. She'll eat it like this, just straight, but she won't drink bone broth. I'm gonna go with it because it's very healthy for her. Of course, it makes her thirsty because it's so salty, so then she drinks stuff afterwards. That was one of our little inventions, was a soup chip. Anyways, freeze dryer, absolutely worth it, even if it's just so you can make your own soup chips. So that is everything that we have and that we brought with us. You might think we're crazy, but it works for us. We probably brought way more food than we actually needed, and then we ended up buying some more. What can I say? We were extra prepared. I could probably feed everybody, all of our family that's here tomorrow, and be perfectly fine. Probably have enough food. So we might give some of it away. Anyways, that is how we travel 12 times a year, at least, and feed ourselves and keep ourselves safe and protected so that we don't get sick and you don't have to deal with us for a couple weeks afterwards. Yeah, that works for us. Hopefully you maybe have given you a couple of tips that might help you the next time you have to travel. I wanted to say congratulations to KADEN and Madison on their wedding day today. By the time you guys see this, they will be married in the afternoon. So this is gonna go up, be ready for you guys even before their wedding, but that's where we will be. So congratulations to them. Wish us luck on the way back. Another 11-hour drive. Let me see, I think that's it. Yeah, anyways, thanks so much guys for checking in with us, for following along, and we will see you on the way. Bye.
I'll just sit like this.
This is the second time I've pushed the button. She keeps talking.
Tell me to shut up.
Shut up. Okay. Brinia, can you come hold... Brinia, come hold this open for me. It won't stay. I'm just gonna go through it real quick.